What's your name?
G-Reg.
What you do?
Get head.
How you do
Drop
it?
my drawers and let her see my third leg. Chillin' on the 7th floor, I gotta let these chickens know. Big Greg is in the house and I finna make these hoes choke. On my balls, on my dick, then I'm bustin' up quick. On the face, on the chest, stick my dick between the breasts. Come on fellas, let's get weird. Stick your dick up in the ear. While I'm laughing at these guys, a second nut all in the eyes. That's how we do it, son. In the eye.
Hey there, honkies. Welcome to Week 5 of the Recap. I'm Mark Krasinski from rainy Denver, Colorado. The HFLN set me here and set me up in a surprisingly roomy Comfort Inn and Suites. As you can see, Greg Olson led us in with a very graphic rap about his third leg and where he likes to celebrate his sex touchdowns. So you know somebody had a big week. Let's head into the head-to-head segment and break down another record-breaking week in the HFL. First up, we have Hot Graham versus Breezy Bushes. This is kind of a crazy matchup. GM Eric Seatsman, in an exclusive interview with yours truly, thought he was finished after Breezy's free agent defense. Green Bay put up a sick 24 this week on Thursday. But that huge differential was all but canceled out by the human computer, Peyton Manning himself. With his 32.96 and 29.2 from Aryan Nation Foster, Hot Graham took his matchup and is now streaking with wins. This victory over Breezy Bushes puts them at 4 wins straight. Final score here, 111.46 to 78.44. Our next duel is between Coon and the Cobb and the GOAT. After getting beat up in the last 2 weeks, Coon and the Cobb changed things up a little bit this week and posted the highest score of the season, putting GOAT in the doghouse. GOAT was outscored at every position this week except for a 3-point victory at defense, so it's got to feel pretty good. The worst was getting outscored by 18.6 at tight end. They jumped on the Larry Donnell bandwagon this week, and the bandwagon broke. Getting 0 points from him, the GOAT was outscored, like I said, 18.6 to tight end Orange Julius Thomas of Coon and the Cobb. Final score, 136.44 to 64.8. Next up in our skirmish between Forset in her butt versus the Don Goodell, who came in this matchup on a 4-game win streak, dating back to the beginning of the season and enjoying the top spot. Didn't last. I predicted last week they'd be knocked off their porch, and boy was I right. The Don only put up 67.64 points, which was only good enough to beat one team this week, and that team wasn't forcing their butt. Led by Andreds Ellington and his 26.4. Now the rest of the squad didn't play great, but they didn't need to in order to put the Don out. Final score 67.64 to force it in their butts 90.22. Our next contest is between Mother Tuckers and 50 Shades of Gold. This one I predicted 50 Shades would take the win, but unfortunately Mother Tuckers wasn't willing to cooperate. Thanks to G-Reg Olson, aka White Bitch, and his outstanding rap skills and better football skills, posting the highest score for tight ends this week in Week 5, with his 19.2 points. Despite 22.82 from P. Riv, who was still drafted way too early, and another 22 from the Philadelphia defense, 50 Shades just could not hold up against Mother Tuckers. 103.18 to 86.22 is the final here. In our last bout, we have Joikin Off versus Zubaz. Let's see here. What the hell, man? Why'd you have to blow up this week? I know your team is good, but come on. I just want to win a game. Was that so much to ask? Was texted to me by GM Casey Beinleck. In this landslide victory, he got underway and he had to send that out. I don't know, I thought it was a little desperate, but what can you do? My team Joikin Off went bonkers this week. Every player cracked double digits, including 5 who went for 20 plus. Well, not every player had double digits. Matt Bryant blew it by only scoring 8, ruining my perfect score. I was pretty bummed. If G-Reg was a kicker, though, I bet he would have gotten 10 plus. Zubaz's day wasn't all bad, though. Luck posted another great game, but Demarius Thomas went off, boasting the score of Zubaz with 34.6. Final score here, in a league high this season, 160.36, you heard that right, for Joikin Off to Zubaz's 94.28. Moving on from the head-to-head portion of the show and on to the awards. This week was a first for both awards. First up, we got the GOAT taking on the Biggest Loser. All right, getting pummeled for the second time this season and taking the worst beating any team has taken this season as well. GOAT goes down big in this matchup with Coon and the Cobb, losing by 71.64. Yes, Coon scored 120, but call yourself the greatest of all time and twice in 5 weeks earned our Biggest Loser award, which I need to remind you, means you lost by more than anyone else in our league. Makes your shit weak, son. That bad team got worse with the first Biggest Loser repeat. Winner the GOAT takes home the exact opposite of a coveted award. Leading on to our second award. Week 5's Bench Boo Boo. Losing by 33.02. It's sort of surprising how our Bench Boo Boo Week 5 managed to have enough points on the bench to win this award. Breezy Bushes is also the 2014 campaign's first double award winner, so good up for you guys. It has to suck seeing your stellar Thursday play at defense and joy of a fun season go down the drain by the time Sunday's games are over. The early games, mind you. Too bad Steven Ridley was on your bench. That's a nice 14.6 swing at running back. What's that? 18 points left on the bench by starting Steve Smith instead of the Golden Taint? Bench Boo Boo means there has to be a victory on that bench. And for you math students out there, we're 0.42 short still from Chuck's potential victory. Enter Roddy White and his 2.6. Could have been negated. Nay, outdone by Brandon Cooks and his 7.1. Enjoy your second Bench Boo Boo. It likely won't be your last. Moving on from that sadness and on to sunny pastures. Last week I went 2-3 in prediction. This week I fared a little bit better going 3-2, putting me an even 500 for the year. This week I'll give you the standings while I give you my predictions for the Week 6 in Honkie Football League action. In mid-season top 3 matchup, Hot Graham in second place will fall to the now third place Don Goodell. Both teams will score low and it'll be a big boring game just like every other big game in the world. Rocketing up the standings to first place and reigning champ, Joy Knopf will prevail over number 6 Breezy Bushes, but it won't be a blowout win. In bottom 3 face-off, 8th place the GOAT will score the highest of the season for him, which was 105 if I remember correctly, and he will take on the 9th place Zubaz. Zubaz will outscore him though and will break his losing streak. 50 Changes the Gold is in the basement at 10th place, but will upset number 3 Coon and the Cobb in our highest scoring matchup of the week. Finally, both at 2-3, Mother Tuckers in 5th place will topple 7th place Force in your butt. That's it here for the recap today, gentlemen. Week 6 is on the way. We'll see you guys all soon. And like always, bad luck to all of you.
For about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect. But that's how I am.